We are going to break down the Chicago Bears 2025 schedule game by game, and let's see what record we will predict the Bears to have this season. This team went off this offseason and are obviously back-to-back-to-back offseason champs, and we've said that for the last few years. Now we need it to be applied on the field and translated into some dubs. With Ben Johnson as our new head coach, with a new offensive line center, Drew Dahlman, Joe Tooney at the left guard, Jonah Jackson at the right guard, still little question marks at the left tackle, Luther Burden, Colston Loveland, defensive line with Grady Jarrett and Dio, and just talent, right? But let's see in our predictions of the Chicago Bears 2025 schedule. Starting off week 1 against the Minnesota Vikings, Monday Night Football at home. We got the Bears getting a dub. This is easy. J.J. McCarthy coming off an injury. We didn't even know if J.J. McCarthy's going to be the Chicago Bears going to be the Minnesota Vikings starting quarterback. So we're starting off week 1, Monday Night Football against our division rivals with a W. Then we play Detroit Lions in week 2, back-to-back divisional games on the road in Detroit. Ben Johnson, we got the Detroit Lions on the road, and we got the Bears beating them in week 2. It's just a little too early. It's a little too early for them to be adjusting new defensive coordinator, new offensive coordinator. They've lost a lot of important pieces on that team, a bunch of assistant coaches. In week 2, it's just going to be a little too soon for them. So we got a W against the Lions. Then we play the Dallas Cowboys at home. This is prime time, game of the week. Michael Parsons, that pass rush is no joke. I ain't trying to be biased here. But the Bears getting this dub. Starting the season 3-0. And then we play the Oakland Raiders. On the road, week 4. This is the game I'm eyeing to go to. Against the Las Vegas Raiders. Oh, this is a dub. Who's their quarterback? Geno Smith? Trash. We are 4-0 starting the season. And we have an early bye, chat. We have an early bye. Week 5 bye? Week 5 bye? Damn. That can't even be like week 8. That's a terrible time to have a bye week. And then you want that bye a little bit later in the season to get recovered from some injuries. Unfortunately, we got a week 5 bye. Then week 6, on the road against the Washington Commanders. Hail Mary revenge game. Jaden Daniels, number 2 overall pick. Caleb Williams, number 1 overall pick. The rematch. The Hail Mary revenge game in Washington. The Bears get the dub. The Bears get this dub. And we got them at 5-0. I don't want to be biased. This is how it's going to go. Ben Johnson calling the plays. Revamped offensive line. We've been saying this year after year. We've been doing these schedule predictions. 11-6. This and the other thing. These past couple of years. No, this is the year. We are going to be 5-0 going into week 7, playing the New Orleans Saints at home. Come on, y'all. Come on. Easy dub. Easy W. Come on, y'all. We are 6-0 heading into week 8 against the Baltimore Ravens on the road. We are going to take the L against the Ravens. We're taking the L against the Ravens on the road. That's going to be a tough game. Lamar Jackson. The following week, we got the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow. Jamar Chase. T. Higgins. We're going to take the L. Here. We're at 6-2. Heading into week 10, we got the New York Giants at home. Easy dub. Easy. Do I even have to explain myself there? Then we got the Minnesota Vikings. Is it going to be J.J. McCarthy? Who is going to be their quarterback? We're going to take the W. We're 8-2. Then we're going to be playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to say we get this. We take the L here. Even though we don't know who their quarterback is, that defense is stingy. It could be Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers owns the Chicago Bears, unfortunately. That's what it's going to be. I'm predicting a loss right there. And then we go on the road to Philadelphia against the defending Super Bowl champs. We taking the L right here. We are taking the L, unfortunately. And then we got another road game playing the Green Bay Packers. Caleb Williams, undefeated at Lambeau Field, almost swept these cheeseheads. And it's going to be a W. Then we're going to be playing the Cleveland Browns at home. It doesn't matter because the Bears are going to get this dub. And then we play the Green Bay Packers at home. You know, this is a very important game. This could be a divisional NFC North division decider game. This could be a NFC wildcard deciding game. This could really have some important stuff going on in the playoffs with only 2 games after this. But we're taking the dub. We're sweeping the Packers. We should have swept the Packers last year if it wasn't for Cairo Santos missed field goal, blocked field goal, I should say. And we're taking the dub. And then we're going to be playing the San Francisco 49ers on the road. We're going to take the L here. We're taking the L against the 49ers in the Week 17. Week 17, taking the L against the San Francisco 49ers. Final game of the season against division rivals Detroit Lions at home. We're going to take the L because we're going to be resting our players at this point. We're going to be resting our players. So, and the Detroit Lions will be playing for a wild card spot. So, we got an L here. We're going 11-6. What is your schedule prediction for the Chicago Bears So, a little recap. Week 1, we got them beating the Minnesota Vikings at home. W. Week 2, we got them beating the Detroit Lions on the road. Week 3, we got the Chicago Bears beating the Dallas Cowboys at home. Game of the week. Week 4, we got the Chicago Bears spanking the Las Vegas Raiders on the road. Then we have an early bye week. Brutal. Week 6, we have the Washington Commanders on the road. Hail Mary revenge game. We are taking that dub. Week 7, at home against the Saints. That's an easy dub. We don't even know who their quarterback is going to be. Week 8, we're playing the Baltimore Ravens on the road. That's going to be a tough game, and we are going to take an L right there. And back-to-back road games against the Cincinnati Bengals. We're going to take the L right there also. So between 9 games, we are 6-2 by week 9. And then week 10, we will be playing the New York Giants at home. That is a dub. 7-2. We're going to be playing the Minnesota Vikings on the road. That is a dub. 8-2. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers at home. Even though we don't know who their quarterback is right now, maybe we assume it's Aaron Rodgers. We're going to take the L to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Then we got the Philadelphia Eagles on the road. Black Friday game. That is an L. Then we're going to be playing the Green Bay Packers on the road, and that is week 14 against the Packers on the road. That is we got to win. We got to win there. We got to win. Caleb Williams undefeated at Lambeau. And then against the Cleveland Browns at home, that is a win. And against the Green Bay Packers at home, that is a win. And then the second to last week of the season, of the regular season, we got the Chicago Bears losing to the San Francisco 49ers. And then we got us losing to the Detroit Lions. So we have the Bears going 11-6 this season. Put your thoughts in the comments. Just an improv schedule prediction. Maybe things change by the time we get to training camp. But we got the Chicago Bears going 11-6. What are your guys' schedule prediction for the Bears this season?